Aztec Eagle Warriors, Cuapipilton and Nahuatl. Are designs by Red Copper Miniatures that I bought in a Kickstarter. They were part of the Army's elite, but unlike other corps, they were not necessarily nobles. I didn't have my own printer yet. Like the rest of the Army, they were printed by our friend Terry. Our 15mm have fantastic detail, and with 3D printing, can be achieved impossible poses for molds to lead. Although there is always the weak point of fragility. Will that single support foot resist manipulation? For the moment, yes. For these figures with delicate points, I looked for the least exposed places on the bases. As always, I started looking for inspiration on the internet. I used white because I wanted a very light background to get luminous colors. They are wearing full-body suits. I will try to paint them with the colors of an eagle's plumage. Is the eagle's beak. I use these 3 colors to paint the jade. These characters are wearing large beads that could be made of gold, but which I preferred to paint as jade. First, I paint a base coat of sky blue. With the pale green, the first paint pieces over the sky blue. With the blue a few touches in between. Further along the process, the sepia wash will give it a stony look and will mark the outlines, and with gloss varnish I will give it shine. But let's get back to where we were. I made 3 colors of feathers, red, green and blue. And I assigned a color to each unit. It is not necessary for l'art de la guerre, but it may be useful. For the red feathers, I used light red, fire red, and scarlet red. I painted the bracelets in several colors. Here I took advantage that I was using red. On the feathers, I applied contrasting tones on the tips and on the base. Adding bands illuminated with white. Some touches of scarlet red. Now with fire red. And finally mahogany on the tip. Black on the tip. I also used several shades on the shields. I'm going to lighten the shield feathers. I drew ornaments on some of the macuahoodles. Applying lights and shadows to the shield's drawings. I like this color to illuminate over red. I varnish everything matte except the feathers, the obsidian and jade, and the eagle's beaks. I varnish satin the feathers, anklets and wristbands, and the shields. some gold details on the ornaments. Finally, shiny varnish on the eyes of the eagles, the jade, and the tips of the feathers. I don't want to lengthen the video, the green and blue figures follow the same system.